we are so happy to have His Holiness Jayapataka Swami. I think everyone here knows you, but maybe we have a guest here, so they would know that you are a senior disciple of Srila Prabhupada, who has been serving at the lotus feet of his spiritual master in Sri Dham Mayapur for the past maybe 50 years, developing that land into the largest and most important ISKCON center in the world. It would take many hours to fully describe what an inspiring and dedicated, thoughtful and compassionate, well-loved and admired devotee Maharaj is. Not just to his thousands of disciples all over the world, but to all the devotees, especially his god brothers and god sisters. So please give him a warm welcome. We're so happy to have him.
Krishna Balaya, Krishna Pasaya, Bhutale, Sivate Bhakti Le, Swami Nityananda. karoti vachalam mangalam hayate gurim yatchipataman mande Sri Gurum Nidharinam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Ishwaram Hare Om Tat Sat. Some people ask how I remain in truth. But you can see how I come. I have so many brothers and sisters, so many children, grandchildren, nephews, nieces. A very blissful festival for me. So I don't know if I understood. Can I need a repetition?
No. We can understand. Yes.
Okay.
Who would like a repetition?
Who would like repetition? Raise your hand if you would like repetition.
So it's very nice to be here in the Alachua temple. Here, I think this is the second largest community in ISKCON. My role to start out with 5 or 7 devotees. I was assisting Chaitanya Prabhu, and now we have about 7,000 devotees. 15 nationals. 60 different gurus. It's growing. Prabhupada predicted that there would be 25,000 to 50,000. We're very grateful that Amrit Prabhu is so active in the TLDP Temple of Vedic Planetarium, and he's a part of this community. He and his good wife, Sahadevi. So we're very grateful. Tonight at 6:30 I have a meeting on Skype, Zoom rather, on the TLDP exhibits. So, you need repetition. Now that you've heard, I see I had a stroke in 2008, so I have my face is frozen. So there's nothing wrong if you need a repetition.
I think it's clear, we just need a little more volume from the speakers.
Is it more volume from the speakers maybe?
I was thinking how, you see, Chaitanya Das and his good wife suggested to him that they should have a child. He said, come on, we're already old. Why do I have a child now? No, I know you're thinking that it's lust. It's not that. I feel that Lord Chaitanya wants us to have a child. Let Lord Chaitanya tell us. So they walked down to Jayapataka Kodi, and then they saw Lord Chaitanya coming out of the Jayapataka temple, and he bowed down. And when Lord Chaitanya walked by them, he stopped. He said, these are my very dear devotees. Please do they have a place to stay. They have darshan of Jagannath and had some persona. They traveled a long way. So they're like down, and so all the devotees were right in the know who are these gods that Lord Chaitanya said are dear devotees. And so they chanted Chaitanya Das and his good wife, and so they arranged for them. And then, when Chaitanya Das, he was thinking, what am I going to say? It's very embarrassing. If, to say, to ask Lord Chaitanya, should I have a child? So, he was a bit embarrassed what he would say. So they were brought to Lord Chaitanya's presence, and he came out from his inner quarters, and immediately before they could say anything, he said, I want you to go back and have a child. Call him Srinivas Acharya, Srinivas. And that was it, you know. So they didn't have to say anything. Lord Chaitanya had said everything for them. So they went back to the house. It was in Nair district, right near the Katra. So Chaitanya Das and his wife had a child. They called him Srinivas. And when Srinivas was about 9 years old, he asked his father, how did you get the name Chaitanya Das? So he told him that I was going to Navadip. I crossed the river by Katra, and there I was going to head down to Navadip. When I saw a very big crowd of people, and so I was wondering why the big crowd here in Katra. I asked, and he said, you know, Lord Chaitanya is here to take sannyas. He's at the ashram of Keshavarati. So I went there was a big kirtan going on. And I gradually moved up in the kirtan and came to the front row. And there I saw Lord Chaitanya dancing. And at that time known as Gauranga. So he was crying in ecstasy. Tears were coming from his eyes and spraying over the public. So I was amazed at the situation of the great ecstasy. And Lord Chaitanya sat down and he told the barber to shave him. The barber started to grab Lord Chaitanya's hair, but all the people present said, no, 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 not that beautiful hair, no, no. So, the barber said, I'm not doing it. I won't do it. Lord Chaitanya said, I'm here to take sannyas. I have to have my hair shaved. Wow. Hair barber, it's your dharma to shave hair. I take any responsibility for any offense. But you take the responsibility of refusing to cut my hair. Since you present it in that way, okay, do it. Then, as soon as he touched Lord Chaitanya's hair, he started to feel ecstasy. How did you feel? How did the barber was shaking? The right arm. He was shaking. He was crying in ecstasy. He couldn't see what he was doing. But somehow, he shaved Lord Chaitanya's head without cutting him. And he was, they have a picture there where he fell down on the hair of Lord Chaitanya, and it was in a pool of tears. He was crying. He never shaved anybody's head after that. It was the shave of a lifetime. And there's a samadhi there to Lord Chaitanya's hair. I know that every part of Lord Chaitanya is Satchidananda, so his hair also is transcendental. So then Lord Chaitanya went to the Ganges, took his bath. He wore the sannyas clothes, and then he came, he asked, "Hey, the Lord, is this the Vaishnava mantra you're going to give me?" And he whispered in his ear, the Vaishnava sannyas mantra. So actually, Lord Chaitanya had an initiated case of authority, and that mantra was given back by case of authority to Lord Chaitanya. And he said, your name will be Sri Krishna Chaitanya. And then, when that Chaitanya Prabhu heard that name, the whole thing was such a great impression on him that for months and months all he would say was, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. And that's how he was known as Chaitanya Das. Now, saying this pastime, he fell down on the ground and he was crying. And it just remembering Sri Krishna Chaitanya. And his son, Srinivas, grabbed his father's lotus feet and started crying. And then, hearing how his father had this experience, the wife came out from the kitchen and she saw the husband crying on the ground, the son grabbing his father's feet, crying, and she bowed down and cried. That was the family life of Srinivas Acharya. You all have a family life like that. So, well, later, Srinivas Acharya went to Vrindavan, and he met with narrated and Shyamananda Pandit, and they studied under Sri Jiva Goswami. They each had amazing pastimes. So, we asked Prabhu, many people asked, what was the secret of success? And he said, the secret of success is to please the previous acharyas. Just like here on the altar, they have Prabhupada and Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada Thakur. So Prabhupada said he was trying to follow every word that his Guru said. And he was also trying to please the previous acharyas, Lord Jagannath Prabhuji, Prasad Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So, Bhaktivinoda Thakur's book, the Narrated Parikrama, Lord Nityananda Prabhu had mentioned, Ak Adbhut Mandir, Haide Prakash, Oranga Nitya Seva, Haide Vikas. So, there'll be an amazing temple which will manifest here, and that will spread the message of Lord Chaitanya all over. So, we hope that the TLDT is not temple. We're trying to do whatever we can. The idea was that we try to please the previous spiritual masters. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur said that in the future there will be Narrated Parikrama, where there will be devotees from around the world will meet the Indian brothers, the Arja Brata, and they'll, without any feeling of caste, creed, or distinction, they will embrace each other and say, Jai Satchinanda, Jai Satchinanda.
Jai Satchinandana, Jai Satchinandana.
So, over the years, Narrated Parikrama has expanded. Before we were taking buses. Now we still have a big old Parikrama in the Arctic month, but at Gaur we walk to the 9 islands. Some people stay in Mayapur and commute to the Parikrama. Gradually we have 6 parties. 3 Bengali, 1 Bangladeshi, 1 Indian Namat, and 1 Bhagavad Gita course, Bengali. We have an international party, which includes Americans and Chinese, Russian, all kinds. Then we have a Russian party. We have a Hindi party. And this year we're going to have a 7th party, South Indians. Now, they're thinking that they might have many people join the party because they'll be having idlis, dosas, our favorite food stall. Anyway, we have on the last day in Mohanan in Mayapur, Chandravaya Mandir, where about 12,000 devotees from previously the 6 parties that meet together. They have a competition who can decorate the Nitai Gora palanquin the most beautiful. I don't know if you've ever seen 12,000 devotees in one place. It's quite an amazing thing. So this was the desire of our previous acharyas. We're trying to do this. We're trying to humbly expand the narrated Parikramana. We're trying to fulfill God and the previous acharyas' desire. I think that here, a very nice Kirtan Mela we saw, that's also fulfilling Lord Chaitanya's previous acharyas' desires. Thank you for your enthusiasm and having this Kirtan Mela and doing various programs. Rath Yatra, I heard some announcements, Rath Yatras and Christmas rides. Somehow or another people should be introduced to Krishna consciousness. Prabhupada quoted his guru as saying, Pran Achajar Sahetu Prachar. And who has a spiritual life, they preach. So I think there's a lot of light here. There should be a lot of preaching. So thank you very much. Of course, in America, the word preaching is not like, so they say outreach. But the word prachar simply means to glorify, to spread the message. It's not like preaching in a sense in America. They would take kirtans. I remember in the New Orleans temple, New Orleans Mardi Gras festival, we would take our Sankirtan party and go in the French Quarter, and we would be chanting and dancing, and then another party would come by, blockers, turn or burn. They have their way of preaching, and people seem to like our system, which Lord Chaitanya, he gave out a special mercy by chanting the holy names. And I think you've all heard how Jayapataka were delivered. But afterwards, Jayapataka went to the house of Lord Chaitanya. They said, you see, some people say Ajamil was a great sinner, but he chanted the name Narayana. So, therefore, he got a special mercy of the Vishnudutas. But we have nothing to our credit. We have only done sin. As many as hairs we have on our head, we have done more sin. It's simply been violent, worse. You still delivered us. Huh? You have still delivered us. No, your glory is broadcasted. You cannot hide it. The most sinful people you have delivered. So they paid their obeisances to Lord Chaitanya. And Lord Chaitanya had told them to take this tulsi, give me all of your sins. I'll take all of your sins. He said, we have done so many sins. We've killed people, we're worst. I feel ashamed Give me your sins. Give it to me. So then, it's something gave a tulsi leaf to Lord Chaitanya. And this way they were purified. Lord Chaitanya, for a minute, he turned sham color. He absorbed their sins. And then they lived by the side of the Ganges, but they never bathed in the Ganges. And Lord Chaitanya had them bathe, and they told, now they have become my devotees. Nobody should criticize them. No one should bring their previous bad habits up. Now they're Vaishnavas, they should be accepted as Vaishnavas. They should not be criticized or blasphemed. If you do that, it's like criticizing me. So Lord Chaitanya, he gave his special mercy to Jayapataka. In the Yamaloka, when Lord Chaitanya had completely wiped clear Jayapataka's karma, there was a big commotion of Chitragupta, the head secretary of Maharaj, and all of the clerical staff. So Maharaj came on, and what happened? What's all the commotion? And they said, Jayapataka has been forgiven by Lord Chaitanya. All their karma is wiping. And then Maharaj asked, how much karma do they have? If we put it in writing, it would take warehouse after warehouse to fill up. All white clean. And Maharaj, he fainted. But actually, I didn't know how to revive him. He fainted because of ecstasy. How merciful is Lord Chaitanya? Prabhu was saying, we cannot estimate the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. He is so merciful. So Lord Srila, he came by, and he said, what happened? What happened to Maharaj, the Lord of Death? He normally judges the people. As for Jayapataka, they had special architects for designing special house for them. So they all got vacation. So, when Lord Shiva heard everything, he said, he's not fainted. He's in ecstasy. He's in ecstasy, hearing the mercy of Lord Mohanan. You can only revive him by chanting Hare Krishna. And then we began to chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. So, there was a big universal chanting. Yamalal is right. Everyone started chanting Hare Krishna. You don't know how many attendees there were from celestial planets at your Kirtan Mela. But there may have been many. So Prabhu was saying how sometimes Narada Muni would come to the New York temple and see how the machas for chanting Hare Krishna. And he would be very happy. So, I don't know what time it is.
It's 5:42. It's 5:40. You can go till 6 if you like. You know, or end whenever you want.
So, and then compiling Lord Chaitanya. They say there are many books on Lord Chaitanya. And each book tells a particular part of Lord Chaitanya's life. Like the Chaitanya Charitamrita by Srila Prabhupada, like Krishna Das Charyas, that mainly tells the latter life. But the Chaitanya Bhagavad tells the earlier life, and the Chaitanya Mongol tells here and there. So like 8 different books I'm trying to combine to have all the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya. So right now, I just finished the pastime of the deliverance of Jayapataka. Many years ago, I started a project. At that time, Kirti Raj's wife was helping me. Then it was pending for a long time. Now we restarted. And we're up to the Lord Chaitanya's Sankirtan movement started. So, Lord Chaitanya, he went to Gaya to perform Pindi for his father, deceased father. And there he met ISKCON Maharaj. So he asked him for initiation. But ISKCON said, "You're a great Pandit. Who am I to initiate you?" He said, Don't treat me like this. Give me initiation. Otherwise, I may have to take my life." So, since he presented in that way, ISKCON gave them initiation. After that, somehow Lord Chaitanya's pastimes of Krishna Prema had started. And he was going to Vrindavan, Gaya. He crossed the Valdo River and was heading to Vrindavan and Bihari Lal Ki. That voice came on the sky, told him, "Not your time to go to Vrindavan now. You have to go back to Navadip and start the Sankirtan movement. Later, you'll go to Vrindavan." So, a particular staff headed by Vrinda Devi that directs the pastimes of the Lord. So, when he headed back to Navadip, on his way into Nair, now it's under the satellite ship of ISKCON. He saw Krishna. From a distance he saw a colored boy playing on his flute, coming closer and closer. As he came close, he realized it was Krishna wearing a yellow dhoti, playing on his flute. He had a peacock feather in his hair. He came right up, smiling to Lord Chaitanya. He ran forward and he embraced Gauranga. Gauranga, being embraced by Krishna, so ecstatic that Krishna, he loved him. and ran. And then Lord Chaitanya, he ran after him, and behind one tree, and Krishna disappeared. And that tree is still there. And Lord Chaitanya rolled on the ground. From that time, he was overwhelmed in separation. Vibranam Baba. And so when he went back to Navadip, he was completely changed. He left as Namai Pandit, and he went back. He was Gaura Hari. Everything he was teaching his students, everything was based on Krishna. My students thought, what happened to our master? What happened to our teacher? He used to be the top argumenter. Now he's only talking about Krishna. So then they went to his Sanskrit teacher and complained, something's wrong with Mohanan. In my opinion, he's not the same. He talks only about Krishna. So Guru Maharaj, he went to see Lord Chaitanya and said, no, I'm the same. Let anyone come. I will defeat them by any debate. I will prove they're wrong. Then I will prove they're right. Then I will prove they're wrong. I am the same divine Pandit. I can defeat anyone. So then he went, he said, let the first person that came was the brother of Srilas Thakur. And he was chanting a song, how Putana, the witch, the serial killer, how she tried to kill Krishna, but then she thought, Krishna's such a nice baby. I'd like to have a baby like this. She gave her a breast milk to Krishna. So while Krishna reciprocated with her, and since he wanted to kill him, he killed her. But he elevated her to the spiritual world to be one of his mothers. So that song was being sung by Ramdas Pandit, the brother of Srilas Thakur. And when Lord Chaitanya heard that, he fell to the ground. He was like, Krishna, 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 Krishna. And the students watched. It's not the same. So then he took them all back to the side of the Ganges where he gave his lecture. He told them, I've always given you the best of all education. Now I realize that Krishna is the ultimate. He's the summum bonum. So I cannot give you less than the best. But since before I taught other things, now I can only teach Sanskrit grammar, etc., connected to Krishna. I see that Krishna he is the source of everything. So if you want to go anywhere else, you're free. I free you. But in those days, the teacher was like a guru. And so the students would stay with the teacher. But he freed them. You go. And the lead student stood up. He said, you never told us how to do kirtan before. So naturally we don't know. You bring your people here. Teach us how to do kirtan. And then we don't want to leave you. We want to stay with you. So then Srilas and all the other Vaishnavas were brought over and taught them how to do kirtan. So Actually, Lord Chaitanya, he was only like between 16 and 20. Not sure. But it was basically a youth movement. He had all the young people. And they started kirtan. And then the kirtan was held in Navadvip by all the Nimai students and the Nimai and all the Vaishnavas. And the teachers, the other Sanskrit scholars are amazed. Why are they chanting the holy name? So, anyway, this is some of the nectar of Lord Chaitanya. Are there any questions you'd like to ask any of my illustrious God brothers, God sisters? Any comments?
Pasa el micrófono, Kishore.
Es el plan.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the wonderful lecture. It was very inspiring. I just have one question. Why did Lord Chaitanya establish Ashinta Veda Tattva philosophy? For what purpose? Why that mission?
For what purpose did Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu establish Ashinta Veda Tattva philosophy? Why that mission?
Why did Lord Chaitanya establish the Ashinta Veda Tattva?
Yes.
For what purpose?
Oh, well,
For what purpose?
that's the most complete philosophy, and that unifies all the other philosophies of the Vedanta, of the Dvaita, Sista Dvaita, Dvaita Dvaita, etc. So Lord Chaitanya's Achintya Veda Tattva unified all the other philosophies. And the Padma Purana particularly says that unless one receives a mantra in these four Vaishnava Sampradayas, Sri, Rudra, Kumar, Brahma, the mantra will not be useful, not be fruitful. It will be fruitless. So what Lord Chaitanya, by his establishing the Achintya Veda Tattva, he could combine all the other philosophies. Hare.
Thank you.
Shraddha, you can pass the microphone?
Where's the mic? Somebody can bring it? Okay.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
I don't want to miss this opportunity to personally thank you for coming to Alachua and blessing us.
Thank you for helping me combine the Chaitanya book.
You're very welcome. What little I did, but you're very welcome. I was wondering if Mayapur project, the new temple, and everything that's happening there is how you dreamed it would be.
Wondering the Mayapur project, everything that is happening there right now, is it happening in a way that everything that you dreamed for it to be?
I think we're trying to implement Prabhu's dream. And I didn't know how the Prabhupada's dream would unfold. So I can't take the credit that it's happening according to my plan. Recently, the West Bengal government had increased our land ceiling from 23 acres to 750 acres. The Chief Minister, Mohanan, and the cabinet decided that Mayapur should be a world-class tourist center. All God had personally tried to do this. At that time, he was trying 350 acres. But before he could complete it, the government was voted out and the communists came in. They were not so favorable. So, I'm quite satisfied that the population has increased, but there's some areas could be better. So we're trying to make a master plan, and between Lord Chaitanya, Lord Chaitanya's birthplace and Bhaktivinoda Thakur's house, our main road, the Chaitanya Avenue. And between and the east of Prabhupada's Samadhi is the Prabhupada Avenue. So like that, and there's the.
But you're very pleased with it? You are pleased with it? How everything is coming
Are you pleased
together?
with how everything's coming together? So anything to the point of
Well, a lot of things could be improved, but we gave some freehold land many years ago to different devotees. That was the inspiration of the certain devotees. Unfortunately, they didn't really build their houses very nicely. So many houses are very close together. But now, we're trying to improve on that. There's other many things that we came up spontaneously. You can call it organically, you know. Could be better planned. We're trying to develop.
Thank you. Because it was so long ago, and you have been there for so
it
long.
was so long ago,
And
you've been there for so
I just
long.
wanted to make sure
I
that
just wanted to make sure that
you are also happy
you're
in
also
seeing
happy
Prabhupada's
in seeing
and Srila Bhaktivinoda's wish
Prabhupada's
come
and
fulfilled.
Bhaktivinoda Thakur's wish become fulfilled.
Thank you.
On many aspects, which I'm very happy, and maybe some things could be better. We're trying to work on that.
Thank you. I hope they come together very well so that the community that I know that you foresaw being there, it will fructify.
I hope that everything comes well. So
Yo.
the community that you
Haribo, thank you.
Thank you for the class, Guru Maharaj. This is Shraddha. You had said that Lord Chaitanya had liberated, when he liberated Jagai and Madai,
You said that Lord Chaitanya, when he liberated Jagai and Madai,
he said that no one should criticize them for their past wrongdoing.
he said that no one should criticize them for their past wrongdoings.
So my questions are two-part. One, did anyone criticize after Lord Chaitanya asked?
So my question's in two parts. One is, did anyone criticize after Lord Chaitanya asked?
And if so, how did he react?
And if so, how did he react?
You don't hear any particular person criticize Jagai Maharaj. After. But some other examples were there that he said he would not give his mercy to Mother Sachi to get Krishna Prema because she had criticized the Dvaita Goswami. So there are some examples. Gopal had put goat meat and goat blood on the door of Srivastava, and he had done various offenses to Srivas. So he got leprosy, and as such, he was living outside the town on the side of the Ganges. One day Lord Chaitanya came there, and he said that your Pati Pavan is most merciful. Please have your mercy on me. And Lord Chaitanya said, no, you'll burn in hell. I don't give my mercy to you unless you're forgiven by Srivas. You have offended my devotee, so I will not forgive you. He has to forgive you. So, devotees were surprised. They never heard Lord Chaitanya be so heavy. So, they went to Srivas and asked him, please give them mercy on Chaitanya. He said, I'm not a devotee, I'm not this time. He was humble himself. I said, well, you may not think you're a devotee, but Lord Chaitanya thinks you are. And do you want someone to suffer because of you? No. I don't want anyone to suffer because of me. So if you don't want anyone to suffer because of you, you have to go and forgive Chaitanya. And then he went to the side of the Ganges, and there he forgave Chaitanya. And as soon as he did that, Lord Chaitanya appeared and embraced Chaitanya and accepted him as a member of his Sankirtan movement. So we have those kind of examples, but I don't particularly remember the someone who criticized Jagai Maharaj. Maharaj had approached Lord Nityananda and said that I hit you, I committed offense, so what can I do? Lord Nityananda said, you're like a child. If a mother holds the baby and the baby kicks the mother doesn't take it seriously. So like that, you hit me, it's all right, I didn't take it serious. I committed many offenses to other Vaishnavas in my life. And how will I get forgiven for that? And then Lord Nityananda said, yes, that's true. So in the month of April, May, Josie, you can dig and got on the ganses, and people obey them by your facilitating their battle. You'll get forgiven for their offenses to others. So Maha was very strong. On the hottest day of the year, he started to dig a stairway into the Ganges, which was known as Maha Ghat. And people bathed there, and this way he was forgiven. So if he preached the holy name, if we distribute Fulgi Prasadam, if you do anything that helps people become Krishna conscious, that will give you forgiveness for any offenses you have done. So, after that, Jayapataka and I moved to Katwa, and I saw the samadhi of them. Every day they would go to the Ganges and they would chant on the way, playing kartals, crying in their sleep. They were so changed from drunkards and rascals to lovers of Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki Jai! His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj ki Jai! So we got news that wherever His Holiness Jayapataka Swami was traveling, the different communities they were celebrating, because this Radhastami that just passed this year, it marks the one coming. So it's been like a chain of events. The one coming will mark 50 years of His Holiness Jayapataka Swami as a sannyasi, when he took sannyas. So we heard news that the different communities, they would have some celebration. We didn't get to do a whole celebration, so we just wanted to humbly offer a cake that says, can you show the cake, please? It says, celebrating 50 years of sannyas. And we're very grateful that you came here, Guru Maharaj, and we hope that you can come again and again.
You know how to celebrate. Not my diet.
Okay, and I would just like to make a really short announcement, because His Holiness Jayapataka Swami he's here just for a short time. It's hard to schedule many personal meetings with his God brothers. We know that a lot of Prabhupada disciples are here, and he would love to meet his God brothers and God sisters. So we have arranged at Sakshi Gopal Prabhu's house a meeting place for those God brothers and God sisters who want to share a moment with His Holiness Jayapataka Swami. You can please come to Sakshi Gopal's house, which is just across the yard. Thank you very much. And then there will be some cookies distribution here just for a short while. Then we'll take His Holiness Jayapataka Maharaj to Sakshi Gopal Prabhu's house to meet his God brothers. Thank you. Srila Prabhupada ki.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj.